Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to 2 Point Hospital. And welcome back to whatever this hospital's called. I've completely forgotten. I'd say I apologize, but I don't know if it really matters. I'm gonna be honest, I've completely... You know what? We can check. What's it called? Where are Flemington. Flemington Hospital. You know what? While we're here, let's collect this, and, what? We're up to 770 kudos. You know what? Forgetting the name of Flemington is the best thing I could have done there. Now, in other news, I do certainly hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'm also somewhat aware of the fact that we need chromotherapy. So we're not going to take this challenge. We will take this challenge, and we're going to send you home, because again, we can't do anything with chromotherapy. We don't have chromotherapy. Now, what we're doing at the moment, of course, is working towards pest control in research over here. It is going a little bit slow. It is a little bit of a pain in the tuchus. But what we can do, hopefully, is train you up in research too. So we'll go ahead and get that done. That'll make him a little bit quicker. Obviously, he's not going to be researching for, you know, however long that takes, a couple of minutes. But afterwards, he can go ahead and get on with research again. Now, let's see here. Mime crisis has been discovered. We're also seeing some queues at this GP's office. Now, what we're going to do is send you for treatment. We're going to send you for treatment. And we are going to send you for treatment. We don't need you queuing up if we know what your ailment is. Go get treatment. Go get treatment. We don't need you in the queues. Let's see here. Mucky feet has been discovered. You want a promotion? There you go. And lycanthropy has been discovered. Interesting. Now, what I'm also noticing is we are running into some issues with a queue here at psychiatry. I'm trying to remember, did I ever get a second psychiatrist here? Also, what have we got? Excuse me. I'm going to be doing a little bit of throat clearing today. My throat's been acting up a little bit. And I'll tell you what, I've just had issues in general the last couple of days. I have some very dodgy wisdom teeth that are still trying to come through from time to time. One of them is going sideways. Fortunately, that one's not moving, but the one on the other side at the bottom, so bottom right wisdom tooth is going sideways, but has stopped moving and hasn't moved in about a year and a half, so fairly confident it's not going anywhere. The one on the left side is coming in at a weird angle. It doesn't seem to be hitting any other teeth, but it's not having a good time, and it's really hurting this last couple of days, so that's great. Tell you what I'm gonna do. Because, you know what, I need to look at my staff is what I actually need to do here. So doctors, that was nurses, doctors, right. We don't have a second psychiatrist. Can we get one? We could get another researcher. That's tempting. That is very tempting. So you know what, we'll go ahead and do that. Another researcher seems like a great idea. In fact, I can go ahead and pick you up and say, go learn research too. So there we go. That's going to make my life a lot easier. We do really need another psychiatrist though, so I'll tell you what, neither of you two are getting hired. Let's see who this new applicant is going to be. It is... perfect. Victoria Villain. What a name. What a name. Right, Victoria, you can go ahead and work in there. You are only doing psychiatry. And Reg Noble is only doing research. There we go. All right, so we have 2 psychiatrists. That should lower the queue on psychiatry in general. One of the training courses has been done there, which is brilliant news. So off we go to continue research. And let's see here. Chromotherapy required. Off home you go. Excuse me. So on top of the weird teeth, I'm also slowly getting, I've been getting a sorer and sorer throat the last 2 days. Good lord. You know what? I'm gonna go properly clear my throat. I'm gonna have a good coughing fit and we'll be right back. Great news! The 2 Point Health Ministry has granted us a marketing license. This will allow us to run marketing campaigns to improve our reputation and attract more patients and staff to the hospital. Build a marketing room and hire or train an assistant with a marketing qualification to run the campaigns. We also got pest control, which is fantastic. So let's go ahead and see. It's 20,000 for pest control. Can it be a small room? It can be 4 by well, 4, so that's gonna be great. I would have loved it to be a bit smaller, but here we are. So let's go ahead and put the door, you know what, put the door there. Oh my god. This thing's enormous. I love it. All right, can I get it like front and center? I can get it right in the middle of the room, so I'd love to put it right there, but that's not really gonna happen. So we'll put it there, I guess. And what else do we need? Nothing, okay. Let's do a bin. Let's do a fire extinguisher, because that thing will absolutely catch fire. Let's do a nice large radiator back here. And we'll do a small one just over by the door. What else can we do? A nice plant in here. So something like that. And maybe one over there too, just to brighten the space up. There we go. So that's gonna be pest control. We need a nurse to run that. So we'll grab, I'm gonna say Brandy Radical. You are gonna run pest control. We're gonna set your job to be pest control only, but what we're also gonna do is say that you need to go and be trained in treatment. And we'll bring someone in to do that. So we'll start your training. Do we need anyone else? I mean, I don't think so. So I think you are gonna be trained in treatment, and we can maybe go ahead and throw a couple of chairs just outside pest control as well. So right about there, and right about there. Then what we can do is a nice big bin and a nice big bin. There we go. So that's going to be pest control. We can start sending people for treatment on that. As for research, we can go ahead and start working towards upgrading pest control. So let's do that. And sure, we'll do that, and we'll get you to go home, unfortunately. Now, obviously, we have a lot of space left up here at the top end of the hospital, but what I can do is I could throw a couple of reception desks up there. Don't think that's an amazing idea. Instead, gift shop. Gift shop in one corner, news agent in the other corner. So news agent there, gift shop right there. We need some people to run those at some point. We'll get that shortly. Leaflet stands can go over here to stop people from getting super bored. We could turn this into like an arcade area almost, which would be kind of neat. Do a couple of those. This is kind of expensive, but we're gonna do it anyway. Some sweet dispensers on either side of the arcades. And I'd love to get some chairs in here. I know this is very silly looking, but I dig it. It's quite cool. So let's actually go ahead and just sell these for a second, because what I want to do is bench there and there. And then that is where the leaflet stands can go, at the end of the benches. Actually, that's a very small space to get through there. Let's not do that. Let's do a magazine rack there, and a magazine rack there. And we can sort of border this with a couple of plants. So a plant there and a plant there, just to make the area quite nice. We can obviously do some chairs around here as well. Not that we're going to need them. I don't think anyone's going to be sitting up here, but whatever. That's fine. Go ahead and throw one there, throw one there. We can do some drinks machines. Let's go luxury snacks, and let's go luxury drinks. There we go. That kind of works out. We do still need to hire people for this, actually, so you are relatively expensive to hire, but you've got some good stats. You actually have marketing right there, so I'm going to keep an eye on you. Now let's go ahead and say you can service the gift shop, and let's say that's all I want you to do. So let's turn you off of all of those. Let's have you guys stay on reception. And then we need someone else to do the news agent. So Susie Massive can go ahead and do the news agent right there. So Susie, if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and do that. There we go. So both of those can get up and working. They'll start hopefully making us a little bit of money. We need an injection room. We have a mock star emergency that I think we can do, and we need a fracture ward. All right. I think we'll manage. The good news is pest control is up and running. So you, for example, what's the chance? 74, that's fine. What's this? 86, that's fine. 100% off to get treated. 79% off to get treated. What about over here? 73, no. 97, treatment. Tell you what, 73? Oh, I can't do anything. All right. Well, there we go. The queues have come down a little bit, so we're doing okay there. I actually want to see some people get treated up here. Well, actually, I guess the nurse kind of needs to, you know, not be in training. But in time, I'm sure we'll see some people get treated there. I'm also thinking we probably have enough money to buy a new plot, right? 60,000, 60,000, 60,000, 50,000, 55,000, and 40,000, right? So we can afford the 40,000 one. Let's do that. We'll go get that one. Because we do need a few things. We need a marketing room for one. We need injection rooms and chromotherapy. There's a lot of things that we need here and a lot of things that we don't have here. So we'll see what comes about here. Now you're looking for work. You should be working in there. You should be working pest control, right? Yeah. So there you go. You go do that. Apparently someone's required at reception. Are they on break? I have no idea. I will assume yes, and I will hope yes. Alright, the plants are getting watered. Does no one have the pest emergency thing? Cure 10 patients? Sure. We can give that a shot. The queues are getting higher. Again, you know, off you go there, bud. You can't be sent off. That's fine. You can go get treatments. You can absolutely go get treatments. And then in here, what is this? 81, off you go. What's this? Jazz hand. Oh dear. All right, we'll not worry too much about that. Still no one getting treatment up here. The new area is done though, which is nice. And we are making a little bit of money. So what do we need? We needed an injection room at one point. We needed a fracture ward at one point. The fracture ward, I kind of want to give its own big space. We needed chromotherapy too. So let's get the chromotherapy thing in here. We'll throw it there, and the console for it can go there. Nice large bin at the back, a fire extinguisher up there, and in terms of making the room pretty, I don't think I'm too worried about that. We can maybe do a cactus. A cactus is always a nice thing. And a cupboard of some sort. So there we go. So that'll do for chromotherapy, and what I actually want to do next to it is spend a little bit of money here on some toilets. Because toilets seem like they'd be great here. Could even throw the door not up there. Alright. So that's fine. We'll do 1, 2, and can't do there. Alright, 1, 2, and 3. It's a great layout. It is a great layout for the bathrooms here. We'll go 1 and hand dryer. Then a nice big bin and a nice large radiator against the toilet stall. There we go. So that's going to be the toilets in this area. It fits in quite nicely. We could do a little staff room on the other side if we wanted to, or more toilets, which would probably make more sense. But there we go. We have, you know, chromotherapy. Does that need a doctor or a nurse? It's a nurse, right. So you've got treatment, which is good. You're a little expensive, but that's all right. Go work in chromotherapy, and let's say that that is all I want you to do. That way, we can start treating people with that. Now, there are 5 things we're not doing right now. We don't have cardiology. Really? We don't have cardiology. Okay. Today I learned. Gonna need to remember that. Because I feel like for one, that's something I should have known. But for 2, that's something we're probably gonna want. Anyway, we'll do that kind of thing there. We'll see if anyone goes to chromotherapy. I mean, I can see a few people floating about that are looking a little gray there. So let's hope for the best. Let's have a look at this queue again. No one there, and you can go get treatment. We know what's up with you. So they can all get treated. Chromotherapy can hopefully get up and get working soon enough. We are going to need more psychiatry, I think. Because it definitely feels like that's tailing back a little bit. But I think we'll manage. Don't know if there's any rush. And also, I still haven't really seen anyone go in here for treatment. It's not processed anyone. Interesting. I wonder if I need to, like, mark it or something. That's very strange. We were getting a whole bunch of people that had animals stuck to them. That is very, very strange. Okay. Well, we'll not worry too much. I don't think there's too much room to worry. We'll just go ahead and get more rooms. So let's see here. We could do a ward. Sorry, a fracture ward. That's kind of an option. And I'm actually looking at this space and thinking this would be kind of perfect for it, because the doors could go, you know, right up there, pretty much, you know, kind of out of the way a little bit. The desk can kind of go quite nicely there. This machine thing can go down here, and then the beds can just go back there. So we could do 1 and 2, and we can actually get 3 in there. That seems alright. I kind of like that. Could do another nurse's station as well, I think. Maybe, maybe not. We'll not worry too much. That's fine. We'll go ahead and throw the bedside table in. I do like those. Throw a few of them in. Can do some lockers as well right next to them, just to make it look, again, like I like to do, you know, give everybody their own desk. Their own desk? Their own locker? It just hit me that it just hit me that was not the sentence I was looking for. Medical cabinet seems like a good bet as well. Throw a couple of those in. Can maybe get one back there as well, just to speed things up a little bit. We actually have this room back here as well. This space back here. I think a bin and a fire extinguisher back there is probably going to be for the best. Maybe a fire extinguisher up here as well. Just to be doubly safe. So there we go. That seems like a good place for a fracture ward, though. I like that a lot. I really do. So let's go ahead and say, get a whole bunch of chairs. These aren't necessarily all going to be here, but we'll get a bunch of chairs anyway. We can do some chairs on this side as well, which seems like a pretty good idea, honestly. You know, let people sit kind of by the door. Throw a nice big bin into the corner. And the question is, can I get a plant into this space? I absolutely can. There we go. So a nice plant there, and I think a nice big radiator just sort of there. So this area is not very warm right now, but that's kind of okay. We can actually move this a little bit, I think. And that is not where I wanted it. We can move this down a little bit, I think, and get a small radiator next to it. I think. Yeah, so we can totally do that to warm up that space. Can't get a small radiator there unless I move those chairs closer together, which I don't really want to do, so I can throw one there instead. And that seems kind of warm. In here, I think ditch those and do a large radiator. This area is very warm now. That's better. That seems better. So a nice large radiator there. I think a big bin on one side and a plant on the other. Just to make it kind of nice. And then maybe some kind of machine up here. So I reckon just a regular old drinks machine. There we go. So that'll kind of work out. We have our fracture ward. I dig it. It's kind of nice. Let's hire someone for it. We need someone with ward management, I suppose. So Beatrice Dick, you are hired. And you can go ahead and only ever work in the fracture ward, which will hopefully get us a whole bunch more treatment. So there you go. You are going to work in there. You are not working general diagnosis, madam. Madam. Fracture ward. There you go. So you work in there. We can now treat people with those issues. You guys can't get to where you want to get to. Why couldn't you get there? Is it because of like the plants in the way or something? Might have been. Maybe we'll want to get rid of the plant. There we go. We'll just move that. That room's kind of miserable now, but that's fine. That's probably all right. So how are we doing anyway? I realize I've not been paying attention to everything. So the queues are back. So you can go get treatment. Let's see here. Oh my god, right. Treatment and treatment for sure. And treatment for you as well. You're not even in the queue, man. You go right to the back of the queue for that. You go straight to the back of the queue. Let's see here. Mockstar, sure, we can manage that. And Pan's Lab, nope, go home. You are gonna have to go elsewhere there, bud. Injection room required as well, yeah. Definitely requiring a few different things around here, but I think we'll be okay for the time being. What else did we need? A marketing campaign? That's the actual challenge here. So, what if we did room and marketing's actually quite cheap, which is nice. So what if let's go ahead and take these out. And let me move all of this around a little bit. So just delete all of those. So I don't know what size marketing needs to be. We're gonna have to figure that out. Let's actually do that first. So marketing is right down here. It can be 4x3. It can't be 4x4. So let's do, or sorry, it can't be 3x3. It can be 4x4. Let's do this sort of thing. So it needs a marketing table and marketers' desks. I see where this is going. All right, so what about the desks? They're actually quite small and I like them a lot. So let's throw a few marketers' desks against that wall. We'll do 4 of them. Then we're gonna do a marketing table sort of back here a little bit. I think we can do a whiteboard. Anything interesting for this room? Anything like unique? Oh my god. Drawing board? Yes. Let's see. Flipboard? A sofa? Lava lamp? Oh my god. Beanbags. I want the rug. Definitely want the rug. I kind of want the lava lamp. And the lamp. I kind of want everything. Right. So the flipboard can go... I mean, ideally it'd be there. Get the flipboard there. We got the drawing board over there. The sofa's a little huge. Oh my god. Oh, I love it. I love the lava lamp. The rug can go there. That kind of works. It's a very interesting looking marketing room, isn't it? What if we rotate this? So this can sort of go there. We don't need this many marketers. I'm not going to hire this many marketers, at least not yet. And I can get more if I need them. So what else can we do in here? We could do a sofa back here. I like that a lot. What else? Beanbag? I think it's a must, really. Kind of need the beanbag. There we go. So beanbag can go there. Then we got like drawings, which can be like ideas from the marketing team. We got a notice board that can go by the drawing table. And then a clock could go up there. Dude, look at that room though. Look at that room. I love it. So small campaign, large campaign for 3 months. Dude, that's so cool. I love it. I really love that. Let's hire someone. So no one has marketing. Nice. All right. Well then, you're hired. And you're hired. And what we're going to do is grab both of you. And where am I going here? Down here. I don't usually rotate the camera that much. I got very confused. So you can learn a qualification. Marketing. So there we go. We'll have you learn marketing. We'll have you learn marketing. So in you go. So you're learning marketing. And then what we can do with your job is turn everything off on you two. And let's see. So to start a marketing campaign, click in the marketing table or drop an assistant with a marketing qualification into the room. General campaigns improve the hospital's overall reputation. Recruitment campaigns attract more job applicants of various types. Illness campaigns attract more patients exhibiting certain symptoms and improve your reputation with specific illnesses. Note, unlock more illness campaigns by discovering more illnesses in each area. All right, consider it done. Consider it done. We'll do that in time. So let's see what we could do here. We have a bit of a weird space to work with at this point. I think what we'll do is throw a drinks machine right there. And we have a little bit of money, so... I mean, I feel like cardiology is something we do still need. So let's get cardiology since we don't have it. And we might as well get it. So this gives a little bit more diagnosis power. Let's throw that up there. Medicine cabinet's quite useful. I kind of like that I can put an exercise frame in cardiology. That's certainly something. We'll put some weighing scales in there, and we'll do a nice big bin in the corner. Fire extinguisher. And a nice large radiator. There we go. So that's going to be cardiology. We need a nurse for cardiology. So Wilbur Curious, welcome to cardiology there, bud. Let's keep you on that, which is that one, and turn off all the other ones. So the good news is we only have 2 things we're not doing right now. We're not doing injections, we're not doing Klein Clinic. And it looks to me like we have a little bit of room back there for... Well, an injection room would fit easily. But I reckon we do an injection room back there. Go ahead and throw this in. The room's a little bit bigger than it needs to be, but that's all right. We can go ahead and boost the treatment power, so get a couple of these bad boys in here. I never say bad boy. That's... Ew. Ew. Never let me... If I ever say that again... If I ever say that again, it is your obligation. Now, this isn't a request. It is your obligation to unsubscribe from this channel. Never let me say that again. That was awful. That was just awful. Let's put a clock up there. And, job done. Right. So the injection room, I believe, we can actually go ahead and get Charlotte Aubergine on that one. So there we go. You are only ever doing that room as well. And, I'm feeling pretty confident, honestly. Decent little bit of money. We have a staff challenge. We have someone wanting training. I don't even know what you do. You're an assistant? Sure. Train you up in, customer service. There you go, bud. Alright. So, we haven't got any marketing going on right now. We can't afford anything there. So let's do a small marketing campaign. Let's do a small marketing campaign and get my marketers over there. So yeah, you're off to work in marketing. That's perfect. I'm also realizing we could totally go ahead and get a snack machine, throw it in there, and get some benches next to it. And we have a little bit of symmetry going on there with the other side. Little bit. Tiny little bit. Do we have any heat in this area? We actually don't. Alright. So we'll throw a radiator just there. That'll warm that space up. And we could throw a plant in there too. You know, make the area a little bit nicer looking. We actually could throw a plant in here as well, which honestly doesn't seem like a bad idea. Nice little plant there just to make it a little bit nicer. This room is actually quite miserable to look at as well. I don't really see any room for a plant though. Or do I? No, I don't. What about a cactus? No room for a cactus. Yeah, there's really no room. There's really no space. Could get rid of that medicine cabinet and throw a plant there, though. There we go. Just makes it a little bit nicer to look at. And maybe up there as well. Alright. So those are all working. We've apparently cured one person with animal magnetism. Not really seeing anyone else with it. 13 people?! Oh my god. Appointment at GP's office. What a surprise. Full, 100% certainty, but whatever. We'll go... for God's sake, look at this nonsense. You are going home. We can do level 4... Level 4 pest control? Hold on a minute. Wait, is it... So it doesn't let me send them for treatment if they're in the bathroom, but that's part of the problem. So because this guy was in the bathroom, I couldn't send him for treatment. Because you're in the bathroom, I can't send you for treatment. Come on, man. That's kind of silly. I really don't like that.